I am not sure what's happening, but like, is this car on fire? Like, is something wrong? Do I need to leave? I'm kind of afraid. I think, I think I should leave. Good morning. It's 7:30 and it's time for me to get up. I hate mornings. I hope that this is not an indication of how today is gonna go. Definitely a Monday. This week I am going to show you guys what it's like to work a full week as a foster care social worker. This is my day job, so what I do. So I do home visits, usually in the afternoons when the kids are home from school, and then in the mornings I'm kind of doing my office work. So it is 9:30 this morning and I am just doing some office work. I did my hair this morning that you guys saw, and now I'm eating some oatmeal and drinking the rest of my coffee. So I'm just gonna finish up some office work, make some phone calls, and then head out this afternoon for some visits. It is sunny today. Okay, I am getting ready to go to my first visit of the day. We're going to Lancaster and I am running late. It takes about 40-ish minutes to get there. I'm supposed to be there at noon. So we need to zoom. But let's zoom responsibly so we don't get a ticket. Also, I'm meeting my supervisor there, so it's not good if I'm late.
Seatbelts, everyone!
3 hours later.
Okay, oh, it's so bright, so sunny. So I just finished my first visit of the day. I was there for almost 2 hours. It was very long and emotional visit. So now I have a few hours to kill before my next visit, which is in the Columbia area. So I think I'm gonna go get something to eat from Chick-fil-A. It's the only place that is around here. So let's go to Chick-fil-A. Okay, so I got my Chick-fil-A and I have come to the parking lot of Walmart. It's right next to Chick-fil-A. Look, Chick-fil-A is just there. So I had my first visit of the day and it was kind of emotional. It was a lot, so I didn't really feel like sitting in a very crowded and loud restaurant, so I'm just gonna eat here by myself. You know, normal things that people do. So I got, oh, here's the packaging. Spicy Southwest salad with no chicken, and I'm really excited. I love Chick-fil-A salad, it's so good. Make sure the doors are locked. So now I'm just gonna sit here. I have about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna eat and then hit the road again because it takes about an hour to get to my next house and then another hour home. So most of my days are spent in my car. So me and my car, we're like best friends. We know each other very well. Probably too well. I don't think that my professors really prepared me for how much time I would spend in my car when we became social workers, if you're doing like this type of social work, so not like a 9-to-5 office job. It's interesting. None of my days are the same, which is nice, but there's also like no stability, so I never really know what is going to happen. Some days I could be home all day and do office work, and other days I could be out all day and not get home until like 9 o'clock at night, which is not super fun. But this week is really busy. I have visits Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Nothing on Friday. I usually like to leave my Fridays open so I can just get all of my office work done and finished before the weekend. But there is a nice break because I'm going to see grandson in concert on Wednesday, so that's like something fun to kind of break up the week. But I'm going to be so tired because I have to drive to Columbia that morning and then drive to Charlotte after, which is pretty far. But it'll be worth it, and I'm going with my sister, so you guys will see her later on. I'm going to drop a little bit of advice, or wisdom, insights, if you will. So as a social worker, you're like constantly bombarded with phone calls. Like I just had a phone call all day, any time of day, 6 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. You're constantly getting calls, so it's really okay. Let's try that again. So my phone is like overheating and shut off. Set boundaries, and this is something that I have only gotten really good at within like the past 6 months or so. I used to be really terrible, and I would answer a phone call any time of the day, any time of the night, even if I wasn't on call. And so my parents started thinking that it was okay and they could call me for anything, even if it wasn't an emergency, any time of the day. So I just got a phone call during which this is like my lunch break, I guess. And so I didn't answer it. I'll call them back as soon as I'm finished with my lunch. But set boundaries for yourself. Otherwise, you will get burned out. You will get really tired and overwhelmed and overstressed and overworked. So don't answer the phone call if you're finished working, or if you're on your lunch break. Take an actual lunch break. Take care of yourself, because the type of work that we do is not easy. Yeah, take care of yourself. That's my insight. Okay, update. Something was wrong because the fire truck is here. The smoke isn't as bad as it was. Some random person, I think, came and like poured some water on it, but something is not right, you guys. People are so nosy, myself included. But I didn't drive over here to look at it. I was just parked here eating my lunch, and now people are coming over to see what's going on. People are so nosy. Oh my God, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Finished my lunch, answered a few emails, made a few phone calls. Now it's time to head to my second visit of the day. It's just in like a little small town outside of Columbia, so it's gonna take about an hour to get there. So I'm gonna head out now so I can make sure that I make it on time and not be late like I was for my first visit today.
1 hour later.
So I actually arrived 2 minutes early. I made it. It was a terrible drive, but made it.
2 hours later.
Alright, I just finished my second visit of the day. That was my last visit, so now I'm heading home. It was a really good visit. I always enjoy coming to this house. There are 2 teenage boys that live there, and they're so funny. They always make me laugh so much. So it was a good visit, and they're both doing really well. No issues, which is always a good thing. So now we're going to head home.
1 hour later.
Hello, Cat. You better stop! Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. I overslept a little bit, but it's okay. I told myself I was going to work out today, so I guess I'm going to work out today. Right now I am just finishing up my breakfast, and I'm doing just some office work, doing all of my documentation from yesterday. So just writing about what I did yesterday, what my clients are up to, their progress, lack of progress, responding to some emails, making some phone calls, just trying to get ready and catch up from yesterday, and then prepare for my visits this afternoon. Sometimes I have nightmares that my case notes are not up to date, so that's fun. my car. So I finished all of my office work this morning, and then I ate a quick lunch, got dressed, did my hair and makeup, and now I'm getting ready to head out. I have 2 visits today in the Columbia area, so it takes about an hour to get there, so I should be on time.
3 hours later.
Just finished my first visit of the day, and it went really long, and I'm running late to my second visit. What else is new? But it takes like 30 minutes to get there, and I'm supposed to be there in 6 minutes, so we need to hurry up and go.
3 hours later.
Okay, just finished my second visit of the day. That was my last visit of the day. It is 7 o'clock, and I get to go home. So it takes about an hour and 15 minutes to get home. I'm so ready to go home. I have to use the bathroom so bad, and I'm so hungry. So let's get home. And I don't really feel like cooking, so we'll see what we're gonna do for dinner.
1 hour later.
I just got home. It's just after 8 o'clock, and I am so tired. That was a tough drive. It was long, it's dark, I'm tired. I'm really regretting scheduling these visits back to back in Columbia, because I have to go to Columbia again tomorrow morning, like first thing in the morning. I have to leave by 7:30. So, but we see grandson tomorrow. It'll all be okay. It'll be long, but it'll be okay.